All right, ready to go deep on another one.
Absolutely. Fire away.
Let's break down that Arsenal-Liverpool match, shall we? We're working with the match report from the Premier League website. Should be a good one.
Oh, yeah. Top of the table clash. Couldn't ask for much more, really. Always a tense one when these two meet.
And it lived up to the billing. Arsenal, right from the start, they were just all over Liverpool. The report really highlighted how they exploited those defensive weaknesses early on.
It was impressive, really targeted. Liverpool liked to play that high line, and Arsenal just pressed them relentlessly, forced those mistakes.
And who was there to take advantage? Bukayo Saka. Bagged his 50th Premier League goal. Not bad for a young lad.
Incredible achievement at his age, speaks volumes about his consistency and talent. And it wasn't just him. Mikel Merino, the new signing, he got his first goal for the Gunners too.
Talk about a debut. But let's give some credit to Declan Rice. The report mentioned his set-piece deliveries were just causing chaos for Liverpool's defense.
Oh, absolutely. His delivery was pinpoint. Put the ball right where it needed to be time and time again. Arsenal looked like they might run away with it in the first half.
You really got that feeling, but this is the Premier League. Never count Liverpool out. They fought their way back. The report emphasized their grit, just wouldn't give up.
That's the mark of a top team, right? The resilience, composure, and ability to find a way back, and they did. Got the draw. Fantastic display of never say die attitude.
Dramatic turnaround for sure. The report really points to those injuries on Arsenal's side as a turning point.
Definitely had a massive impact. Losing Gabriel and Timber forced a reshuffle in the back. And Liverpool, they were ready to capitalize. Injuries happen, but Liverpool were waiting to pounce on any advantage they could get.
And pounce they did. The report describes this amazing passage of play. Alexander-Arnold with a perfect pass to Nunez, who squares it to Salah. And boom, the equalizer.
Classic Salah. Clinical finish when it mattered most. He's a game changer, isn't he? You just know he's going to find a way to get involved, even under pressure. Always find space.
The momentum totally shifted after that goal. The report also delves into the post-match comments from Arteta and Slot. Interesting reactions.
Oh yeah, very telling. Arteta, well, he was frustrated, understandably. Criticized the team's second-half performance, said they lacked courage after going 2 goals up. It's like they let the opportunity slip away.
Do you think maybe those injuries, the changes at the back, it played on their minds? They were so dominant in the first half.
It's possible, right? That disruption can shake confidence, mess with the game plan. But Slot, on the other hand, he was all smiles. Praised Liverpool's resilience, their ability to come back not once, but twice at the Emirates.
Not an easy place to do that either. That crowd gets going. So big picture, what are the key takeaways from this match?
On the surface, a thrilling draw between two title contenders. But looking deeper, it reveals a lot about the title race. Arsenal dropping points after that lead, that's a setback.
Especially with those injuries still a concern.
Definitely. Their defense, it's vulnerable, could be a problem going forward. But then you have Liverpool extending their unbeaten run away from home under Slot, making a statement.
And that second-half performance, taking advantage of those defensive gaps, it really showed they're contenders.
Exactly. Adapting to the changing game. That tactical flexibility is crucial.
All right, so we've gone from Arsenal's dominance to Liverpool's comeback, talk tactics, individual brilliance, and even injuries.
Yeah, I tried to paint a complete picture,
Help you understand what happened on the pitch and what it means for the bigger picture.
The title race is heating up.
And of course, we have to leave you with something to think about. Those injuries, were they decisive? Or was it just Liverpool's brilliance? Chicken or the egg?
Something to chew on.
Absolutely. This has been great. Thanks for joining us for another deep dive. We'll be back soon to break down another exciting match. Until then, enjoy the beautiful game.
This match really had it all, eh? Goals, drama, tactical battle.
Couldn't have asked for more, really. We saw it all. Saka's big moment, Marino's first goal for Arsenal.
Liverpool's comeback, Slot's influence, Salah doing what Salah does.
It begs the question, doesn't it? Did those injuries decide the match for Arsenal?
Or did Liverpool just outclass them in the second half?
Tough one. On the one hand, those injuries definitely forced Arsenal to change things up.
Disrupted their flow for sure.
But Liverpool still had to take advantage, and they did.
Yeah, sometimes it's not so clear-cut, is it? Football's like that.
Complex game, for sure. This result, it really makes the title race interesting, doesn't it?
Absolutely wide open now. Feels like any of those top 4 teams could take it.
Yeah, Arsenal, they've got the firepower up front, but those defensive issues.
Yeah, those injuries expose some real weaknesses at the back. could come back to haunt them.
Liverpool, though, they just keep grinding out results. That mentality, it's impressive.
Even when they're not playing their best football, they find a way.
Coming back from 2 goals down, that sends a message to the rest of the league.
For sure, they're in it for the long haul. So anyone listening, keep an eye on these factors as the season goes on.
Arsenal's attack, their defensive concerns, Liverpool's resilience, that ability to adapt.
Watch how these things play out in their upcoming matches. It's going to be fascinating to see how this title race unfolds.
All right, that's about it for this deep dive.
Yeah, covered a lot of ground there.
From those early Arsenal goals to Liverpool's comeback, the tactics, the players, those crucial injuries.
Hope you all got a good understanding of how the match played out and what it all means.
And of course, we leave you with a question to ponder. Injuries or brilliance? What was the deciding factor?
Something to think about as we head into the business end of the season.
Absolutely. Thanks for joining us. Until next time, enjoy the Premier League.
Yeah, this title race is far from over.
It's going to be a good one, that's for sure. You know, even though it was a draw, this match really showed us what these two teams are all about.
Exactly. Arsenal, they can score goals, that's for sure.
But can they keep them out? That's the big question.
Yeah, those defensive frailties, that could be their downfall. On the other hand, you've got Liverpool, just so resilient.
Yeah, and tactically astute. They really know how to adapt to the situation.
That's what wins you titles. That ability to grind out results even when you're not playing your best.
That's why we love the Premier League, right? You just never know what's going to happen.
Every week, twists and turns, that's what keeps us coming back for more.
And that's why we do these deep dives, trying to uncover the details, the storylines that you might miss.
Go beyond the surface, look at the tactics, the individual performances. It all matters.
It all adds up, doesn't it? By the end of the season, those little things can make all the difference.
Absolutely. Well, we've really enjoyed breaking down this Arsenal-Liverpool match with you all.
Yeah, hope you learned something, maybe see the game a little differently now.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive, and we'll catch you next time for another one.
Until then, take care and enjoy all the football action coming your way.